Friendship. The film opens at a group therapy session. Craig Waterman, Tim Robinson, and his wife Tammy, Kate Mara, are in attendance. Tammy discusses being cancer-free for the past 6 months and how she is trying to get her life back in order. She mentions certain issues, like not remembering when she last had an orgasm. Craig chimes in and says that things are going great and that he has no problems with orgasming. Craig works as a marketing executive in Clovis, Colorado, while Tammy runs a flower shop, with their son Stevie, Jack Dylan Grazer, under her employment. Craig and Stevie are not as close as he is with Tammy, a bit uncomfortably close, and she has also started to reconnect with her ex, Devin, Josh Segarra, which makes Craig uneasy. Tammy tells him that the mail carrier brought them the wrong package, so he goes to the home of his neighbor, Austin Carmichael, Paul Rudd, to deliver it. Craig and Austin strike up a rapport before he goes back to his house. Tammy arranges for Craig and Austin to hang out, even though Craig wants to see the new Marvel that's totally nuts. Craig goes to Austin's house, where they have beers, and Austin tells Craig about his career as a local meteorologist. Craig expresses his philosophy of just ask in regards to getting ahead in life, which Austin takes to heart regarding his own ambitions. He also shows Craig an old fossil and relays his own words of wisdom, which gives Craig a nosebleed. Austin then brings Craig to the sewers and leads him through tunnels that take them to City Hall. They go to the rooftop and smoke a joint. Craig and Austin begin a quick friendship. Craig takes Tammy to see Austin perform with his band and is even convinced by Austin to bail on work so they can hang out. Austin tells Craig that he listened to his Just Ask advice and is now set to begin his new job as the weatherman for the morning news. The guys go pick mushrooms in the forest, and Austin spots a yellow car that he wants to own someday. Craig sees their friendship as a turning point in his life, leading to him having weird daydreams where he becomes a heroic figure in Austin's life, and also in a hypothetical apocalyptic scenario that he envisions. At home, Craig also starts to pay more attention to Tammy and Stevie. Austin invites Craig over to his house to hang out with his friend group. Everything goes well at first, with the group doing a sing-along to My Boo. Things take a turn when the guys gather in Austin's basement for a friendly round of boxing. Craig takes 2 shots to the face and seems done, but then he gets Austin with 2 sucker punches. The other guys become uncomfortable around Craig. He tries to pass it off as a harmless gag and then begins to chew on a bar of soap as self-punishment. The group decides to call it a night, and the other guys quickly hate Craig. Craig tries to get back in touch with Austin, but he is getting iced out. He visits Austin at his job but causes him to stumble during. On the way home from dinner, Craig sees the yellow car in Austin's driveway and sees that he is having another guy's night. In a fit of jealousy, Craig drives Tammy's van over to the house, but wrecks the van after driving over a speed bump that he previously made a big fuss over. Craig crashes the guy's night and makes everyone uncomfortable yet again. He escalates things by pulling out the gun that he swiped from Austin the other day. Austin tries to get the gun away from Craig, but in the struggle, his toupee falls off. Craig then orders everyone to get on the ground while Austin puts his hair back on to maintain the secret. The police show up and arrest Craig. While in the back of the car, Craig imagines that the night went off without a hitch, and that he was back in the friend group. Austin turns to look at Craig and gives him a wink, which makes Craig smile widely. Craig Waterman is a socially awkward man who has become distant from his wife Tammy and their son Stevie. Craig begins a friendship with his neighbor, local meteorologist Austin Carmichael. While the two hit it off initially, Austin invites Craig for a guy's night at his house, which turns sour during a friendly boxing match, and Craig sucker punches Austin as a gag. The rest of Austin's friends are put off, and he eventually chooses to distance himself from Craig. Desperate to get back in Austin's good graces, Craig tries to reconnect, but Austin doesn't want to. Craig tries to get Tammy to do something spontaneous in the sewers, but she ends up disappearing for a day. Craig's life further spirals when he has a meltdown at work and gets fired. Craig attempts to get his life back in order after taking a new job, and reconnecting with Tammy and Stevie. However, when he sees that Austin and his friends are hanging out again, he makes one last ill-advised attempt to hang out with them. He pulls out a gun that he stole from Austin, but during the struggle for the gun, Austin's toupee falls off. In order to keep it a secret from Austin's other friends, Craig makes everyone stay on the ground until Austin puts his hair back on. And that's a wrap on today's review. Whether you loved the film or felt it missed the mark, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into cinema, and ring the bell so you never miss a review. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious, stay critical, and keep watching great films.